everyone, it is the Captain. Welcome back to the channel. A big thank you, of course, to each and every one of you that like and subscribe to these videos, and you share them around the world with all of your buddies, all of your pals, and all of your mates. So let me paint the scene for you. The police have been called to a roadside accident where a female driver has hit a parked car. Now clearly she's drank enough booze to make Mel Gibson proud of her, and minus all the racism and stuff, she's pretty much on par with him. So the police start their investigations, and like a llama doing its taxes, things don't add up.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you call?
I don't know where the girl is that was driving.
She's right there. Whose car is this?
That's my grandson's, and it was parked right here. He hasn't went anywhere all day. And
Is everybody okay?
yeah,
Okay.
everybody's
All right.
okay.
I'll just have you guys hang out over there for now, okay?
All right.
Hello. Looks like you might have crashed your car, huh?
Oh my gosh. Hi. Yeah, I'm Rachel. Nice to meet you.
Rachel? Eli, nice to meet you. What's going on?
to
How'd
meet
this
you.
happen?
I don't know.
You're not sure?
Yeah,
It's your car?
this is my vehicle.
Yeah.
Yes, obviously.
Well, how did it end up on its side? Do you know? Did it just...
I mean, obviously it didn't just
Right.
by itself.
I see a kid's seat. There wasn't a kid in here when this happened,
No,
was there? Okay.
no children in here. Obviously, this didn't just happen by itself.
Right.
So that
Were you driving it?
I obviously was driving the vehicle.
Okay.
So, I mean,
Obviously, I was driving, and obviously, I'm a smug indie band groupie, so my car just, totally rolled over, so I don't know, obviously. Oh, Dale, you have a pretty face, but maybe you need bigger titties if you're going to be this dumb.
do you,
Go ahead,
do you
just need the
always
one
ask
for
redundant
outdoors victory.
questions, or you just ask questions?
I just ask questions. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on, that's all.
Yeah,
It's
I mean-
Rachel, right?
It is, Rachel. It's nice. Yeah. I was just driving down the road. And an
10-4, can you
oncoming
run it?
vehicle.
So were you driving this way?
Yeah, obviously. That's the way the vehicle's facing.
Why do you
So,
keep saying obviously?
well, I mean, I think
I'm just
everything
trying
with
to-
this scene is pretty obvious. So,
Okay.
I don't think there's much left to...
Did you just not see the car on the side of the road, or how did it end up getting hit?
There was no car on the side of the road.
There wasn't?
Not to my knowledge, no. There was a car driving this way. I was clearly driving in my lane.
Okay.
So this fish farm on a hot summer's day is now claiming it wasn't a parked car on the side of the road, despite the fact that there's a bloody car smashed up on the side of the road. See, this is why women couldn't rule the world. True, we wouldn't have war, but we would have a bunch of countries that don't talk to one another except for every 28 days where they get together for intense global negotiations.
Go ahead. Time for it, thank you. Where are you coming from tonight, Rachel?
I was coming from my friend's house on the south of town.
On south of town?
South. Yeah,
The south side of town? South side of Eau
Yes.
Claire?
yeah.
What's their address? Do you know off the top of your head?
I don't know.
Okay.
I would have to get my cell phone, which is in the car. But we had stopped to pick up a friend at Hobbsy's.
Where is that?
Hobbsy's is a tavern on this side of town, but I don't know their exact address. I'm not
Okay.
super
Was there
familiar
anyone in the
with it.
vehicle with you when this
No,
happened?
there was nobody with me, and I can tell you, like, there was obviously
You had anything to drink tonight, Rachel?
No, I
You
haven't.
can just be honest with me.
No, I
It's not
haven't.
gonna it's not gonna incriminate you
No,
any further or
no,
anything like that.
I know. Nope, no.
Nothing to drink, huh?
Not since 6 p.m.
6 p.m.?
So I would
It's been a
say,
few hours then.
yeah. Like,
What did you have at 6?
I had what we considered a beer cocktail,
Beer
I
cocktail.
guess.
How much alcohol would you say is in that?
It's a 4%, 4%.
And you just had one of them?
Yeah, it's just a fun.
Okay.
We were at a fantasy football draft tonight.
That
so.
explains the jersey. You a Cowboy?
Yeah, that's why I'm in
Cowboys
New
fan?
Jersey. Yeah, I'm
You
a
are?
Cowboys fan.
All right.
But yeah, I just had one cocktail. It was a, I don't know the brand name of the cocktail. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's not bad at all.
But I know it was 4% alcohol.
So in other words, you did drink, you doe-eyed trailer trash hooker? Does she think this cop's like her stepfather or something? Like, oh, he just wants to fuck me so I can just say whatever I want and he's gonna believe me. He's not fucking intimidated by your never have to buy my own drink fucking attitude here, sweetheart. You're a fucking drumstick ice cream. I made this insult up, right? Calling someone a drumstick ice cream because they're normally vanilla and covered in average looking nuts.
Okay. Do you have any, issues with your eyes at all? Like, do you have any...
No, I
never had
don't
any-
have any ocular degeneration that I'm aware of.
Do you have any... First and foremost, I guess I should have asked this a little bit ago. Are you injured at all?
No, you probably should
noticed
have asked that right away, right?
Yeah, you're right. I should have, but
Yeah.
I forgot. I mean, you were walking, so I
It's okay.
wasn't...
I mean, it's fine.
Okay. So here's the deal, Rachel.
So, here's the deal. I
just-
won't answer any more of your questions.
You're not going to answer any more of my questions?
No.
Okay. Well, you don't have to
if-
answer anything.
If you'd like to know, nope. Actually,
Rachel?
I'll let you know what's going on from now, because you've superseded, your
know what you
rights
mean.
of asking me questions.
Hi, ma'am. Can I talk to you?
Nope. And so any more questions you have, you can talk to my attorney.
Fuck me! Bethany B Cups here is all neck! Have a look at her! Notice the attitude switched too when a female officer turned up? She truly believed that she could sweet talk this male cop, maybe play with his balls a little bit, and get to go home. You fucking know that she has fucking 7 male friends that she knows wants to fuck her, but she keeps them in the friend zone because, they're good at moving furniture and massaging her feet and maybe coming around and killing a spider or some shit, I don't know. Fucking Al Pacino, by the way, was wrong. The scent of a woman is more like a city aquarium. Also, this girl is more plastered than an office building that was built by the OCD Workers fucking Union of America.
All right?
What's your name?
You can talk to my attorney. He knows my name.
Is it Rachel?
I won't be answering any more of your questions. I think I've made that very clear.
All right. Well, I'm just getting
So,
on scene.
yeah,
here, so I don't know what's going on.
I think I've made it very clear that any more questions anyone
Why
has for me.
Why do you think you need an attorney right now?
I think in general, any citizen that encounters a law enforcement officer outside of any normal circumstance should just refer that to an attorney.
Okay. So any interaction with a
so
law
I
enforcement
don't
officer?
think that any interaction
Okay.
you and I have beyond what him and I
Where
have.
have you been drinking tonight, Rachel?
I haven't been drinking tonight.
I can smell the alcohol from you.
Well, I guess you can smell the alcohol from me, but I haven't been drinking, so.
Okay. Why am I smelling alcohol from you? You don't know? Have you been around people who have been drinking? Is there a reason why I'm smelling alcohol right now? It doesn't come from nowhere. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Makes total sense,
So
yeah.
where have you been drinking tonight?
I think I already told you. Any questions you have, you can talk to my attorney.
We've been over that.
Okay.
Okay.
Are
Yeah.
you?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
know.
that's like very
Did you
clear.
ask about fields?
Yeah, no.
No.
Are
I
you
think
willing to perform any field tests for us tonight?
What in the actual fuck is going on? You expired skank milk, right? You're already told the male officer that you've been at a bar and you had a drink. Do you think the two cops won't fucking talk to each other like they're not going to share notes or something? Fucking hell. You make me fucking wonder if Debbie Does Dallas wasn't the documentary I thought it was about a cheerleading squad that was looking for more money for their trip or for whatever it fucking was to the finals. I didn't make it to the end, right? Don't you just love the mean girl fucking switching her, by the way? Happy with the bloke, but hates the female? I'm sorry that your dad ran off with a police officer and her family because you were just too fucking dumb as a kid. Also, the roadside isn't a fucking courtroom, sugar tits. I think that you're about to play our favourite game of fuck around and find out.
no, I would not be willing to perform.
You
that.
willing to do a PBT for us tonight?
No.
Okay, you're going to be under arrest for OWI.
Okay.
I got it.
Nora 163 headquarters, 156 has 1 plus 2, 5. Who is that? Someone right there.
Oh.
Yep. Do you know her?
Okay.
Okay.
Am I okay? I'm okay. Are you okay?
Yep, everyone's okay, thanks.
You okay?
I am okay. Thank
Alright.
you for asking. Alright, this one, your wrists are
guys
so
okay?
tiny. I'm gonna
Yeah.
loosen it up
Are
and
you
we're
sure?
gonna have to
You
tighten
okay?
it.
Okay. You guys okay?
Where do you live? I guess. Or do you have a preference for who deals with your vehicle at all?
There we go.
Okay.
Just wait.
Nora 163 headquarters, forward truck.
Do you have any weapons on you, Rachel?
No.
Okay. Do you have anything in the vehicle
No
that you need to
preference,
come with
thank
you?
for that Kia.
No.
Phone, wallet, keys, anything like that?
No, honey.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay. You ready? Let's go. You fucking. Hey, it's okay. You're just doing your job, okay?
Alright. Focus on where you're walking, please.
If you know I won't be saying anything else, so let me know as far as that's okay? And after that,
What's that?
I won't be talking with them. Okay.
That's fine. You don't have to say
Okay.
anything.
Oh, I love how they say, oh, I'm not going to be talking anymore, or I'm not going to answer any more questions until I have my attorney, only for them to keep flapping their lips like they're a naked vagina in a tornado. Oh, speaking about vagina, by the way, Rebecca Romaine and I spent a fucking week in Sicily last year, and let me just say this. I didn't have to put a shell to my ear to hear the ocean. I could put my ears somewhere else, and it was a gusher.
Alright, hop in.
It's okay. You're fine. Hey, you're doing that. You're doing that.
Thank you. Alright, put your feet in.
Hey. Doing that.
I mean, I have very strong mint gum in my mouth, and I have a terrible nose, and her breath reeks, dude.
Yeah.
So bad.
Fast you're going, man. I was not expecting that.
I know. I pulled up and I almost started laughing.
Yeah.
I'll ask her if she wants anything from the car.
Do it. I already asked her.
You did. Okay.
Was Caller the owner of the truck vehicle?
I'm not entirely sure. I just kind of told them to hang out while I was dealing with her until you got here, so I'm going to talk with them next.
Okay. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind dealing with that for me.
Yeah. No, I'll take care of all this. Yep.
You guys need to get my car out of the way.
What's that?
You guys need to clear my car.
Yep, we're calling a tow for it.
Okay. Well, can you confirm that for me? What time you called it?
What?
Verbally?
You called it?
Yep. Verbally, please put that on the record. What time you called the tow? Thank you.
10:29 and
Okay.
15 seconds.
And what time was the accident reported to you at? And then verbally record that, please.
10:11 and 36 seconds.
She knows that everything she says is recorded, right? Like, she doesn't have to say on the record, because, again, for the people in the back, the roadside isn't a courtroom. What is this world coming to, right? Next, you're going to try and tell me that the proceeds from the DVD Feminine Farmyards 3 doesn't go to that women's literacy program in New Jersey, right? So the cop, he decides to be, I don't know, a police officer and goes out and gets the story from all the other people.
Okay.
Kind of makes it a lot easier when they don't cooperate with us.
Oh no.
So,
I didn't know what was going on. Kind of scared me when it first happened.
yeah, you guys hear it?
I did. I was downstairs watching YouTube. And
I heard it.
Cody, get upstairs! Someone hit your car. I'm like, what?
Yeah. So where was it parked?
Literally parked right in between these two trees here.
So it launched it like 20 feet, huh?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
At first I thought it was his car that was on the side, and I was like, how did Cody's car get to the side?
There was nobody in it?
Nope.
No, we
Okay.
were all
It's your vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's your first name?
Cody?
Last name? Was it one of you guys that called?
I called.
You called?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your first name?
Cheyenne, Cheyenne.
Who's Diane?
Last name for you? So, I'm going to get you something called a crash card, and it's going to have a case number on it. And all you're going to need to do from this whole thing is you're going to just have to call Progressive, give them that case number, say that your vehicle was hit, and they'll be able to get all of the information from the crash from the police department. She's not being cooperative, really, so I don't know if she has insurance or not. I would imagine she would with a vehicle that new.
I
So,
hope so. She got out of the vehicle just fine.
yeah.
So any scratches or anything like that.
Yep. So, all right, I'll get you that crash card, and then if you wanna, you probably wanna move the vehicle.
I could try.
I would. It doesn't look like it's too damaged. I think maybe the tire must have rode up on the hood or something. I really don't know. I'm kind of confused because to be able to flip a car on its side,
Yeah.
you would think there would be a lot more damage than that.
Right.
So,
Crazy.
yeah, very. I've been working here for a little bit, and I don't think I've seen a car flipped on its side in a residential area before. Yeah.
Now, his car isn't too bad. Unlike hers, which is more fucked than a cucumber in a sorority house, but to be fair, we don't know if some of that damage was from tonight or from another week, or even if the car wasn't already on its side, because, you know, women drivers and all that.
And what am I under arrest for?
Operating while under the influence of alcohol.
And is that assumptive or assured?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Is that an assumed offense or is that an assured?
I still don't know what you mean by that.
Okay, I didn't think so. It's okay. That's okay. I mean, did you assume I was operating under alcohol, or had you been assured by some sort of test? You just assumed, right? Correct? And is our conversation being recorded?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Correct? So you assumed I was operating my vehicle. Correct? Is that correct? Yes or no?
Rachel, we're not going to have this conversation.
Okay, so that was correct, right? That's why you arrested me. You assumed I was operating my vehicle. Correct?
What happened to you not talking?
Well,
Someone get us some butter for that burn. You assume I was driving. No, you broken toothbrush. She knows you were driving because you fucking said you were. Right? Cars don't just magically roll over like that. They're not fucking cows being tipped by drunken hillbillies. What happened to your lips, by the way? I bet you could fucking lick 'em and stick 'em to a window like some shitty Garfield.
I won't talk anymore, dear. You never read me my Miranda rights or told me what I was under the arrest for. So I was looking for some clarification because my Miranda rights were never read, and you also never told me what I was under the arrest for. Do you remember that part? When you didn't tell me what I was under the arrest for, or you didn't read me my Miranda rights? Do you remember that part? I didn't think so. That's okay. It's okay. It's a bitch when you arrest a lawyer. We just kind of let you, walk into those things. But you didn't read me my Miranda rights, and you also didn't tell me what I was under arrest for. Do you remember that? And the best part was that was all on dash cam footage. I mean, it's okay. We all learn. The worst part is I'm not intoxicated, and I don't think there's anything else to say. But you do know when you arrest somebody, you have to read them their Miranda rights, right? You know that? And you know any arrest that you make without reading Miranda rights. Do you understand what happened here tonight?
Fuck me drunk. She could talk underwater with a mouth full of ballsack. Talking down to the cop isn't going to help you here. Even Saul Goodman wouldn't fucking know how to defend you at this stage, right? Do you reckon that that's a bloody dirty talk voice as well? Like, obviously, you have a penis, and if you wanted to, you could put it in my back cave for male slave, obviously. Watching her, honestly, is like watching a fucking cow on a train track. I don't want to look away because I'm too transfixed about what I'm about to witness. But unlike the cow, this woman is more of a mess.
Or no? Do you not understand?
I'll try to do your paperwork so we can get you.
Okay, but you can't arrest someone without reading them their Miranda rights. Do you understand?
You can, actually. Yep, you can.
Well, I mean, you can. Of course you can. You did. Did you call my attorney?
Nope, I called my supervisor.
Are you gonna call my attorney?
Nope.
Okay. You'd probably want to know. If you're going to charge me with drunk driving, wouldn't you want to, like, test my BAC? Because I'm not drunk. No, I'm not. It's fine, hon. You're just doing your job. I get it. It's all good. But it's, like, not lawful. But it's okay. Some people wouldn't know this wasn't lawful. And it would be fine. But, like, you know, like, this isn't lawful, right?
Alright, I have something to read you here.
She is the reason cavemen painted on cave walls, right? Because there was no other way to tell their story about how they dealt with an entitled princess like this. She is the main reason men sailed the seas, because they knew that she couldn't swim.
Okay.
At the end of it, there'll be a yes or no question that will need an answer to.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Here we go. Operating privileges will also be suspended if a detectable amount of a restricted controlled substance is in your blood. Will you submit to an evidentiary chemical test of your blood? Yes or no?
Before I answer this question,
Tower 163.
I won't answer that until you say what time that you requested that at. No, I don't agree to any of that until I speak to a lawyer. Thank you.
So you're refusing?
I am refusing. Thank you.
Alright. So one potential resolution for tonight is I have the discretionary option of releasing you to a sober, responsible party instead of taking you to jail. Is there, first question for you is there somebody who comes to mind who is a sober, responsible party right now? If you don't want to answer my questions, then we're going to be going to jail.
This is the only time she shuts her cockwash, right? Didn't she ask a few minutes ago for the cop to test her blood alcohol content? Now she doesn't want to do that, right? This was her only chance to go home, but this fucking donkey doesn't want that. She's fucking too happy to let her ego get in the way of, common sense.
Alright. Jail it is.
My husband lives in Nebraska. Like, he's in Nebraska. My husband is in Nebraska. That's
Okay.
where he works. Where he lives. Do you want me to repeat that for you? My husband is in Nebraska. That's where he lives.
Okay.
Okay? So, I'm a married woman, and my husband lives in Nebraska because that's where his work is. Okay? Does that answer your question?
Maybe.
I think that answers it. My husband is in Nebraska for work. So when you ask me where a responsible party is, my husband is in Nebraska currently.
About
Hey, does anyone know if she's married, and if she is, where her husband currently is? Oh, what an emotional ride we've all been on. And before I get the bloody comments about my sexist remarks and all that sort of shit, I just want you to know from deep down with inside my heart, I don't care, okay? Jokes can't hurt you unless you let them. Just let that be known. In case you're wondering, she was actually done for operating whilst intoxicated, failing to maintain control, unsafe lane deviation, and get this, no proof of insurance. So she can spend a bit of time trying to understand exactly where her life went fucking wrong, and I'm pretty sure I can pinpoint when it went fucking wrong. It was when she decided to drink and fucking drive. Well, that's it for another video. I hope you had fun. I hope you've had a bit of a laugh. I hope that you've taken your shirt off and got naked if you want, because that's what we do here on this channel. And I also want to say a big thank you to each and every one of you that do like and share these videos literally around this wonderful planet of ours. Let's see if we can get this video to 10,000 likes in 48 hours. I bet you can't. I bet you can't. I bet you can't. Take it on. Who's going to take the bet? Who's going to take the bet that this video can't make it to 10,000 views in 48 hours? Huh? Hey, put your money where your mouth is. Alright, look, I've got to get going, but before I do, I wanted to tell you what happened the other week, right? I saw 2 fish in a tank, right? And I thought to myself, looking at these 2 fish in a tank, I thought, how did they learn to drive that? Alright, that's it. Hooroo.